What's going on, guys? So on this 00October review, we're going to be taking a look at the HG. Why do they do this? Either way, it's from the Awakening of the Trailblazer. It's an important Gundam. And look, it says HD Gundam 0066. So that's a thing. I don't know what that is. It's a whole bunch of words right here you can't read, though. There's a Gundam right up front, so that's always a good thing, right? I suppose. Okay, fine, it's 00 Qanta, it's the HG version. So, finally, my last movie Gundam is here. Yay. Sorry, I moved that light up because, frankly, I think I was blocking my hand with it all the time. So, really nice box art, of course, Awakening Trailblazer logo there. This is a newer one, so it's got the blue logo. It is what it is. Bandai Spirit 2010 from way back when the movie happened. And I think, is that a Ptolemy 2 behind it? Looks like it. Kind of hard to tell. So that's awesome. Then we come to the bottom, and you've got. They're just pointing stuff out, like just D and F and A. Is there a catalog for all of the letters they're pointing at? Okay, so you got stuff. Shit just fell over. So you got stuff there, and then more things, and then arrows galore going on there, and then. Oh, hey, look, it comes with a stand. Okay, so I can definitely point that out. It's got a stand. All right, so we got HG00. Damn it, they're still covering it up. But it is number 66. It does look cool there. It's got a sword and stuff. That's nice. And you come around here. Finally, it's a 00Q or Qanta or Qanti. It's all things. And of course, it does have the read up there in very tiny English. Why? Look, that is legitimately like super tiny English. And you got the stats of the suit there, 18.3 meters tall, 63.5 tons. It's a different weapon, GN Sword 5, and then all the other things, GN Sword bits, or GN bits, whatever you want to call it. Sets an FCA pilot thing. There's your front shot. There's your action shot. You got the little guy at the toilet, pee, little. Our 3-year-olds can't understand what L's actually are trying to do, so therefore they get assimilated. And then, no price there. It is what it is. I think it was like in the $20-ish range. And you got Naochika Morishita is the artist, which is, of course, one of my favorite artists. No glue required. There we go. 00 Qanta HG version on deck. Now, the closest we come to anything like this was the Shia Qanta we looked at a while ago. I don't remember what year that was. It's kind of hard to keep these straight. I almost forgot this was the 5th year of this. So either way, they're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the new one. So yay. Alright, so here we have the 00 Qanta out here, and frankly, this was a pretty enjoyable build. I think, did I do anything special to it? No. I didn't even add any extra paint or anything, just panel line and put on the basic stickers. That's a pretty good build. And of course, this is like, I don't even know, like I've built 2 MG00 Qantas at this point, so this is like nothing crazy. So now that I think about it, it's weird that they never gave us like a quantum burst mode of the HG, or the Trans Am version of HG, but it does look good. I digs it. And you've got the big old shield over here with the sword bits attached to it. Come around the back and you got the little GN drive there. I think there might have been a lens there at some point. That ain't good. Okay, so one thing that this thing has definitely had an issue with is the little lenses for the GN condensers. This one in particular kept falling off. This is holding it in place. This one over here also kept falling off. I think I did apply the tiniest bit of cement to hold it in place. All right, so let's look at it up close sort of here. And you got some nice stickers for the eyes in there. Looks pretty good. You got the camera right up front. And the nice wraparound blue sticker there on the crest. Looks good. You do have the little sections in there. It doesn't know where to look. Hold on. Camera is unsure where to focus. So you got the little parts inside the ears there. Those are kind of a pain. For some reason, they didn't want to go in place properly. I don't know what was up with that. By the way, another sticker back here. Camera sticker back there. It's nice. And normal normal head joint, turkey neck. It's pretty good. Color separation's pretty good, though you could probably add just a little bit of gray right there if you wanted to. Nice bits and pieces all throughout here. It is very nice. I forget, does this one have a teapot? One of them did. Got a tiny bit of an ab crunch. It can rotate, but shoulders have butterfly joint. This one can't go all the way around because there's a GN drive in the way, so if you kind of utilize that, you can do that number. It does have the different shoulders, so it has the Exia shoulders on one side, 00 shoulders on the other. I think I've got that right. Sounds right in my head. Pretty sure. Yep. In case you never figured that out, it's basically Exia style shoulders on one side and 00 shoulders on the other. And it also has the difference between Exia forearms and 00 legs. It's the thing. Also center core, you know, unlike the 00. So they took the best of both worlds between the things and made it happen. So that's pretty good. So arms come out very nicely. I'm not trying to rotate there. I'm trying to rotate the bicep. There we go. And it does have the double jointed elbow where the one joint is actually hidden inside the arm. I digs that. I always like that. And then it does have the extra wrist joint down here above the hand. This is the expressive hand because it doesn't ever hold anything, and it's left hand, so I just put the expressive hand on. It does come with a weapon holding. And if you want it, you do have normal type of side skirts there. Front skirt does wobble. I hesitate to call it a skirt because the 00 skirt was always silly. Got a nice butt going on there. Just nice little kind of universals with the shimmy happening. Shimmy, 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 shimmy. Can kick forward, though it's resisting me. Come on, come on. Way good chorus line. You're hired. And decent Jean-Claude if the side skirts don't pop off. They might. They might pop off. In fact, we're popping off. Thigh rotation there instead of there, so it's good. Double jointed knee, possibly triple. Hold on. Let's go. Hold on. One. Just two. Okay. I was thinking there was another one in there somewhere that was doing something. But, you know, depending on what you do with the knees, you can get a lot of movement. Even the skirt back here moves decently. You know, lenses for all the GN condensers along the body. And you got ankle rotation and pivot, no toe. Well, you got this kind of old toe point, but it's more like a foot point than anything. And he's like, hey, what's up? Okay. So the whole GN drive setup here, you've got a up and down movement here that's, you know, you'd think the light could get there, but it does not because my hand is in the way. So up and down, and then you got a pivot here, a rotation joint there, a rotation joint there, another rotation joint here, a hinge there, and another rotation joint. So it's basically a series of universals to make this setup happen. Oop. You know what? Let's just skip to the part where I pull those out. How about that? Sound good? Sounds good to me. Set those aside so you can see the actual dealy-hoo here. Oh, by the way, that's a sticker right there. So by this point, they were getting much better with their stickers. You also get the other GN drive, which is tucked away up in here. I forgot that hinge is open. And you can, if your fingers are working properly, which mine don't seem to want to do. That's supposed to hinge, I thought. Okay, so that moves. There's your other GN drive. So everybody's like, why does the 00 Qanta have two GN drives? It's only got one. No, it's got the one in the core, and the other one's right here. So this one can emit, you know, GN fields out this way, stuff like that. Or if you are going into Trans Am, you rock everything back around here, and you tried your best to line those puppies up, and that's how they synchronize on the Qanta. They literally come together to synchronize like that. In case you're wondering, that's how that works. So yeah, come on, swing around. It's not the easiest thing in the world to use. Okay, so now this is all out of whack. I gotta get this all back in whack. Hold on, we'll take a break. Okay, so let's talk about his weapon. I'm gonna set him to the side there. And you do have the GN Sword 5, which is pretty neat. It does the thing. And, you know, you do have some moving bits here. You got the two different guards. I don't think... No, that one just pivots. It doesn't move. The main problem is making sure they don't interfere with each other while you're having them do things. Okay, so I guess I gotta have him come back in. So you can plug it into his hand. And then if you finagle it properly, you can use that tab to plug into the forearm so that it's now connected to its power source. That's just like Exia did. And actually, the 00 did that too. Maybe they are 00 forearms. There's more stuff that's Exia on it than just that. So this is, of course, in sword mode, but then, of course, if you crank that down and then you rotate the blade a certain direction, maybe you pull the blade off and turn it. This one doesn't actually spin. My bad. That's its gun mode, rifle mode, however you want to call it. So there's that. Yay. Okay, so let's do the thing where we make the big weapon, because that's kind of the big point about this one, yeah? So here is the different GN swords. So this is kind of the combo here. He can hold these, I think. Let me look. Yeah, so he can hold these little guys. There's no tabs or anything to allow you to hold those or these, so that sucks. So, we'll make the buster. Now let's make the rifle first, because we're already here. So you want to take off these little side pieces. They just come off. And go ahead and pull the blade out. Now, this is the only part that sucks, is this is more parts forming than necessary. And then you go ahead and you insert this blade like so, and it comes with some glorious blue stickers right there. Okay, so now what we want to do is where's my other piece? Here we go. So we want to stack these guys. I'm gonna be honest and say I did not do this before. I'm trying to remember how. Oh, I did have to put these back on. I forgot. Okay, so those guys have to tab into something. Oh, these are the very tip of it. I know that. Wait, what's missing here? Hold on. Is this what it's supposed to be? Yeah. It's got to be. Okay. Like that. Oh, yeah, and then these do this number. I forgot. Honestly, it's been so long since I've messed with 00 Qanta, I forgot how the sword assembled. Apologies. Okay, so, whoop, upside down. So there's the Buster rifle, kind of. How do you split it open, so to speak? Do you just scooch this out a little bit? Oh, neat. Okay. Use that handle as another tab dealy. That's cool. Okay. That's different. Yes, I have not tried this on this. So that's how you get to the rifle version. So let's just go ahead and take it to its ultimate big boy sword mode. And then they don't tab together or anything like that. So we'll just yoink this back off. Turn it that way. Give him back his thing. And we'll give him his unbelievable, ridiculous, ludicrous sword mode. And I will say this. I bet this is the only version that can hold it. We know the MG can't because it's too heavy and the ankle and the wrist is too weak. There's no PG, so there's only one other version of this, and maybe we'll see that sometime in the very near future. So there we go. There he is with his ginormous Booster Sordo. That's pretty cool. All right, so now we need some comparisons. Don't know that number. I'm not answering it. Let's look at some comparisons. We'll bring out the Shia Qanta, who is very, very nice. And I did have to fix something on her that I didn't realize was a problem until I built this one. The arm here was flipped. Now, mind you, Miss Shoki built this one for that review. Oops, I knocked the blade onto the floor. And yeah, big difference in the details, but the basic stuff like this area, the overall build on the legs and the torso, stuff like that is definitely all the same basic kit as this. I think even the head is the same basic kit, just with different add-ons and stuff like that. And then even the GN sword is mostly the same, but with these extra bits. So it's pretty cool. This was a very nice kit. So this is my first attempt at it. And then let's just go ahead and bring out all of his friends, so to speak. So from the movie line, ignore that. You didn't see anything. So, first up, we have the Harut, and this is actually the stand that this guy comes with. So, that's the thing. Also, I totally dropped something on the floor. Then the Raphael Gundam, along with the Servi 2, technically speaking. God, I hope those feet stay under him. The Zabanya, that I could not remember the name of the other day. Just completely escaped me. And then only bringing out one of these, even though there were two. The Brave Commander. Zoom out a little bit, and here we go. There we go. So now we have the HG movie line. Now, of course, there is one more. There is the 00 with, or condenser type. 00 Razor condenser type, but obviously I don't have that one as of yet. But that's what next year's for, right? At this point, I need to start buying every kit I can get my hands on for next year. Jeez. So, yeah, there we go. It fits right in. And it's at this point, I've started to reconsider my old display. So if you guys were here for original 00CTOBER, I spent the better part of that building up the display for all my 00 HG kits. But now it's gotten kind of ridiculous, so it might get to a point that I might go ahead and start branching off. Start doing like the movie line. Do like season 1, season 2, stuff like that. And reorganize it all, because I think it'll probably ultimately come out better. But maybe that'll be a video for next year, because this year is kind of coming to a close to some degree. And that way I'll have more things to actually put in. But guys, let me know what you think about the HG Qanta and, of course, the movie stuff. Which of the movie suits was your favorite? I'm always kind of torn between Raphael and Harut. I just like what they individually do. So let me know which of the Gundams is your favorite. Even if it's a Brave. If the Brave is your favorite, let me know. Also, it'd be really cool if we could get the Oh, I already forgot the name of it now. The thing that Descartes had, his mobile armor thing. So it'd be cool if we got a kit for that to go along with like the GN arms and stuff like that. But guys, like, subscribe, check out the thing, go look at all the other 00 October playlists. Hey, go grab merch if you want. There's even a mug with all the 00 October logos on it so far. Go grab that if you're interested. But that's it for this review, guys, and I'll catch you next time. Remember, as always, keep on building.